Hi, welcome to another video. I'm still working my way through the backlog of Depeche Mode deliveries that we haven't covered in other videos, so cracking on. One CD single to show you, which is Free Love. It's the US maxi version, so this has got 6 tracks on it. It's got 4 remixes of the title track Free Love and then 2 versions of Zen Station. And again, the US are being spoilt because in the UK, where I am, we got that one, which has got 3 tracks on, and we got this one, which has got 3 tracks on. Put them together, and you end up with the 6 tracks that's on here. So there's no difference in the tracks if you've bought these 2 in the UK, but this, I think, is a nice package. I mean, these are okay, but I've sleeved them up because these double cardboard sleeves that they come in tend to get knackered very quick. So in terms of the tracks, there's the Flood mix of Free Love. Free Love's off the wonderful album Exciter. I don't want anybody to say any disparaging comments about Exciter. So Free Love, a Flood mix. Flood is the producer who's worked a lot with Depeche Mode. DJ Muggs remix of Free Love, then the standard version of Zen Station, not to be confused with the U2 track of a similar name. And then there's the Bertrand Bergalact remix of Free Love and the Schlampeitzeiger Little Rocking Suction Pump version. Wow, what a tile, of Free Love. And then Atom's Stereo Nerd version of Zen Station. I don't know if you can see. I don't know why I keep trying to do this, but anyway, trust me, those are the tracks. No cassettes this time, no more CD singles, straight onto the vinyl. This is Violator. As you can see, it's the covers had some fun and been well used in the past. This is the 1990 release from South Africa, so it's on David Gresham record company label. You know, if you look at the back of Violator, this tends to be where the clues are. This is where the different logo is for David Gresham, and there's a bit more extra gumph up here as well. Exactly the same tracks as the UK version. There was no insert with this. I don't actually know if it's supposed to have an insert. It just has a plain paper thing. The sleeve is not the best quality compared to some of the other versions that I've got from other countries. I like the difference in the label on this. I think that's pretty cool. I think the UK version's just got a black label with the tracks on, so that's quite nice. When I played it, I started to worry that it was a kind of doing quite a weird thing, but I realised that the label hasn't actually been put onto this record particularly well centered, so it looks as though it's wobbling about. It's not warped in any way, and it sounds great considering how kind of bruised and battered the sleeve looks. It sounds good. And for the uninitiated that might be coming to this video without really knowing much about Depeche Mode, you know, this is probably a lot of people's favourite album. It's got World in My Eyes on it. Personal Jesus is on there, which was the big hit in the US. It was I think it was Warner Brothers' best-selling 12-inch of all time, perhaps. Definitely of that year. Outsold people like Madonna on their label. It's got Enjoy the Silence on there. It's got Policy of Truth on there. It's only 9 tracks, but it's all killer, no filler. So that's Violator. I'm just going to jump over here, actually. This arrived only a couple of days ago. This cover is the kind of generic cover that a lot of the promo 12 inches came in for this period of time. This is the promo of Precious, off Playing the Angel. It's 2 tracks. I'll put the catalogue number on there. Or you've probably already seen it. Sasha's Gargantuan Vocal Mix, full length. And Sasha's Spooky Mix, full length. And I did actually have a CD single of this from the US that I talked about recently on another video. And actually, again, I have a correction to make about my last video where I said, oh, the grey and white vinyl of Enjoy the Silence is really difficult to get hold of. I didn't mean Enjoy the Silence, I meant just can't get enough. That's the way my brain works sometimes. So moving on, you should be able to guess the origin of this LP, which is Japan, because it has the distinctive obi strip down the side. So this is on the Sire label, released in Japan in 1982. Depeche Mode's second album, A Broken Frame, with the amazing cover on it. And this one's got a sample sticker on. Now that's indicating that it's actually a promo of the album. Here's the back. So you can see the tracks. It's got Leaving Silence on there, and See You, the 2 singles. The Meaning of Love as well, another single. And yeah, it was the album, the tricky second album that they did after Vince Clarke left. Now going back to the sample sticker, that's one indication of it, that it's a promo, and then the other indication is on the label. The label is actually identical, apart from it's got that set of Japanese characters on there, which I'm assuming means something like for promotional use only, not for resale. So that's how you know it's a promo. And then the usual thing they do with the inserts is you'll get the English language insert, one side, double-sided, one piece of paper, and then you get single-sided insert with a bit of blurb on in the track listing. Love to know what that says. So that's Broken Frame, and then you spend ages waiting for one Japanese import LP to arrive, and a bit like buses, another 2 come along. So I've just got a run of 3 here. So A Broken Frame, Construct and Time Again, Some Great Reward. So it's actually chronologically the run of the 3 albums that came after Speak and Spell. Construct and Time Again, slightly different obi strip, but same concept. And advertising a Yazoo album there, Upstairs at Eric's, and the previous album we've just looked at there. Oh, and also You and Me Both as well. So at this point, both Yazoo albums have been out. And then I don't actually recognise this one. It's probably an electronica album, I guess, on mute. Let's have a look inside, see what we've got. So this is the standard release. That hasn't got the promo only characters on. So this has got Loving Itself on, and Everything Counts, which is the big hit off this album. Yeah, they're the 2 singles off this album. It's on the Sire label. And it hasn't got the English insert. I don't know if that's missing from this copy or it never came with it. And then it's got the similar looking Japanese one-sided insert with some dodgy photos. That's that. Oh no, here we go. Oh, I thought these were complete. So there's the usual English language insert with the kind of negative charcoal drawings on. So here's the last one of that set, Some Great Reward. Again with the obi strip. This has got the 2 previous albums advertised and Speak and Spell, and then Nick Cave, From Her to Eternity, advertised on the back. Nick Cave, another new stablemate of Depeche Mode. And you know, this is a big album, and for some people, this is their favourite album. So let's have a look inside. So Some Great Reward, not particularly inspiring label. So we've got the English language sheet. It's all joined together. Okay, cool. So People Are People is on here, and Somebody, and Blasphemous Rumours, and Master and Servant. And another track that I really like is Something to Do, always good fun to listen to. So good track, and this is the one before Black Celebration. And then inside, the Japanese language again, and the obligatory embarrassing black and white photo. It's actually not that bad. So that's the haul for this video. In the next video, I'm going to look at some more cassettes and some vinyl, and the cassettes and vinyl are actually sort of match up, so it's quite interesting to see the same things on two different formats. I'll leave you in anticipation of what that might be. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this nerdy stuff about Depeche Mode. There's plenty more to come. Cheers.